Talk about good timing. From bikes to watches, an up-and-coming company is making a go of it in what might seem an unlikely place. Our Dean Reynolds gives us an up-close look.
This is a very long-term investment.
Steve Bock heads up a company called Shinola. But it's not the shoeshine Shinola your grandfather remembers.
We're a very unique company. What we want to do is we really want to be very authentic, very transparent, and we don't want to go where the rest of the herd is going.
Not running with the herd is one thing, but hanging your corporate hat in Detroit, the largest American city to go bankrupt?
Why Detroit?
And why not Detroit? Detroit has turned out to be a phenomenally successful decision. Clearly it's had tremendous issues, and nobody should diminish all the challenges it has had. But it has turned out to be a fantastic operation.
That operation turns out high-end wristwatches, purses, wallets, and yes, very nice bikes. All of them emblazoned with the Shinola logo and the word Detroit proudly displayed.
What we are trying to do here is build a business that has legs that will keep going for decades and decades and decades.
So how's business?
Business has been really phenomenal. We've been very lucky. The product has resonated from day one.
The company has 7 retail stores, including one in London, and many more are slated to open later this year. That's good news for the 300 people who work at the Shinola plant. Jobs that would not have existed without Shinola.
It's a great job. I enjoy being here.
Nicole Comer is a hand setter.
I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to be a Detroiter. So working with a company that decided to put Detroit's name on their brand, obviously they're proud of Detroit too.
Titus Hayes is a customer service repair technician.
This, I guess, was probably a really prized job.
Yes.
Right?
People are like fans of the company, and they're just proud that everyone loves the story.
Yeah, and
Maybe not everyone.
I think that Shinola in their marketing sometimes is a bit heavy-handed.
John Moy lives here and writes for a lifestyle blog called 4 Pins.
Their marketing materials and their press materials, I think, are heavily predicated upon sort of the stories and struggles of Black Detroit.
Hello, Detroit.
You know, using that in those stories and their faces and their bodies sort of in a way to sell, you know, unabashedly premium and luxury goods is, you know, I think at best problematic.
Critics point out that the goods are only assembled here. The real craftsmanship is performed elsewhere, and that longtime residents of Detroit don't really need $600 watches or $2,000 bikes, even if they could afford them. Steve Bock says the company gets that.
We have to be very careful with how Shinola is perceived in Detroit. It's not what Shinola is doing for Detroit, it's what Detroit, frankly, is doing for Shinola.
He's hoping that in the right hands, grit can be chic. And speaking of grit, the new Shinola has resurrected that old brand of shoeshine. And because of that, we should probably educate the younger set about the time when Shinola was compared to something else.
People know the name is because of the phrase.
How did it go again?
Well, you don't know from Shinola.
No wonder Shinola is only too happy now to be tied to something else.